Unus Annus.
Hi.
How's it going?
You're gonna die.
And what happens when you die? Can you sense anything? Can you hear? Can you...
Just a nice camera.
Yeah, it's great. This is good stuff. What happens when you die? Can you see? Can you hear? Can you taste? More importantly, can you breathe?
No.
So you better prepare.
To not breathe.
That's exactly what we're doing today. How long can you hold your breath for, Mark?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. Let's say it at the same time. Close your eyes.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1.
A minute. Wow. Synced up.
That's how simpatico we are.
Today, we are going to test our breath holding skills for the inevitable when we have to hold our breath forever.
What if I told you that I know for a fact that after we get done today, you will be able to hold your breath underwater for 3 minutes?
I would say that that's probably correct because I don't think I've ever trained to hold my breath. I've just been like, let's see how long I can stay underwater.
Let's get in the water.
All right.
Transition.
Sure.
Wait, what are you doing? Where are you going?
The nice warm depths of the sea.
Wait, what? We didn't agree to... I spent 30 minutes cleaning.
It's nice here.
So, what you're gonna do, standard breathing exercise. Mark's breathing tips. Rule number 1, breathe deeply. In and out. Rule number 2, push out all of the breath inside your lungs. Get all the carbon dioxide out. Rule number 3, take a few deep breaths before you go under for the first time. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Then you are prepared to dive.
Yeah. Question.
Yes?
Did you actually research breathing tips or are you just pulling these out of your ass?
No, I researched this. I've watched a couple videos on like how to get yourself to deep breathe.
Cool. You can bounce a little bit with your butt on the ledge. Just poo.
Purge your ADD for a moment.
Glute exercise.
Just a moment, please. For the love of God.
Just bounce. Get like 10 feet of air. Ready?
Look, he just went in. I don't understand the process. Anyone timing? Where's my stopwatch? There it is. Here we go, I started. All right.
Bad.
All right, 2.64 seconds.
What? I wasn't under there for 2 seconds. I was under there for like 20 seconds.
Dude, you just bobbed in and out.
Maybe time's different underwater.
Do you think time's different underwater? Wait, so here's the thing though. You're trying to coach me. I can't hear you underwater.
Well, that's because, you know, when you're in the fight, when I was in the wrestling ring and my coach was shouting, "Oh, you know, I didn't hear him.
What is it? Synchronized swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah! Come on! I can see in the dark.
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna hold this against your ear while you're down there,
Right.
and then I'm gonna speak to you. Hello.
Let's
Can you
do
hear
a
me?
test.
Okay. Radio check. Are you coming in, Big Papa?
Just gets filled with water.
Try the other way. I think it'll work better if the sound is like
In my ear.
check. 1, 2, Big Papa. This is Big Papa. Do you hear me? Big Papa is here. Do you hear me? Big Papa coming in. Blue Eagle.
You know, not really, but it's okay. Here, wait, can you hear me? I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm so sorry. I genuinely didn't think about that at all.
Ready for round 2? Your time to beat is 2.64 seconds. The point is, when you get underwater, you need to relax every muscle in your body. It's an economy of oxygen. Every single contraction of any muscle costs oxygen. You need to not be tensed because even tensing muscles uses up oxygen. And you will cross a threshold of needing to breathe. And that happens in about like 45 seconds to a minute. And once you get past that, then you can hold longer. You just can't start freaking out at that moment, or else you'll shake, you'll contract muscles, you'll use oxygen, your heart will pick up again. You have to relax. Make sense? 3, 2, 1. clean this damn pool. I made sure that this pool is comfortable. It is 70 degrees, and what does this asshole do? He goes into the hot. Look at that. What? Look at that. Look at his outline of that. Whatever. Stupid. You know, I could just kill him pretty easily. Okay. 54 seconds. Hey, not bad. But you are pretty far off the mark for the 3 minute. Did you feel the spasms and the need to breathe?
Yeah, I felt it right in my chest.
Remember in the staring contest how you had the urge to blink from all the tears and stuff? You need to cross that threshold. Just try to empty your mind. You're limp like a noodle. You're limp like a noodle. Go beyond the al dente. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What is he doing? What did I just tell him to do? He's kicking off of this wall. He's pushing up against that wall. He's holding his nose. I told him every muscle contraction is oxygen, and this loser is Look at these toes. Oh, he's rolling. Oh yeah, that's a good use of energy. That's great.
Did I go beyond?
No, exactly the same. 56. Yeah, I want you to start breathing deep. Really suck it in. I don't want you to stuff every corner of your lungs. Get that vaping goo out of you and just start. No, out. Get it out. This is going to be the one. I want more than a minute. I want a minute 30, okay? 3, 2, 1. Guy never heard a countdown in his life. Just letting himself be. Just existing. Serene. That's it. Sir, what do you think about the current political climate? Do you realize you're a suspect in the murders of the Johnson family? How many people have you eaten? Where did you hide the bodies? How many drugs do you have in your system right now? More? You were close. You got a minute 20.
That's a lot better, though. If you could give me some more tips, Coach.
I've literally given you all the tips. That's it. You want to go again?
Yeah.
And this time, I'll be silent. I'll let you do your thing. 3, 2, 1. Just gonna be nice and quiet. I don't want to bother him. I want him to have his own adventure. Just crossed a minute. He's doing great. He's past his pool time. Almost 1:30. Hold on, Ethan. Hold it. Keep holding it. This is it. This is for all the beans. You got this one. You hold it. You hold down there. You're not dying. You are not dying. Push the panic away. There we go. That was good. 139.
Ooh.
So what did you see on the other side?
On the other side, I saw visions. Whatever band it is that plays Mr. Blue Sky. I heard the dun 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 dun. Sun is shining in the sky. The rain is cloud. And I think that's why I did better, because I was listening to the music inside of my head instead of counting the seconds or focusing on my not breathing.
Does thinking use up your oxygen?
That it does. You can't think. That's a problem. The brain uses up 50% of your energy throughout the entire day. The human brain is the human brain is completely energy inefficient in perspective to nature, but as far as like survival, the brain has proved to be an incredibly useful tool, but the human brain needs a lot of energy just to function. So quiet that brain. Quiet that brain.
It's difficult for me to do, to quiet the brain. Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to see how you fare against the elements?
Yeah, sure.
The elements of your mind. I'm running. I'm sprinting. Look how fast. Oh, just on the tippy toes. Look at me. Look at me go. How many laps can you do? Oh, he's going. Mark, you're saying this is what it means to go even farther beyond.
I've got 10 more months of this shit. This is like a prison sentence. The black and white makes sense. Prison uniform. Anyway, I'm gonna go,
My victory, please. I'm injured. Call the authorities. Call the Olympic medical team.
You know, I can turn the actual heat on this thing up.
Might be nice. It might help us relax. Because it's just like being in the womb. Full circle. Is that what it is? Being in the womb?
I've never been in the womb before. I wouldn't know.
That's incorrect, Amy. You just don't remember the room. The room? The room. Now, the master has to show what he knows.
Oh, I'm not good at holding my breath. I don't know if like having a larger muscular frame means that I consume more, oxygen on a base level. Or having a huge throbbing brain is gonna, put me at a disadvantage.
I've been doing personal training, and my trainer's like, I'm gonna get you bigger than Mark by the end of the year.
Dude, you got like 30 pounds to go. You wanna be
I don't know.
190 of pure muscle?
Are you 190 of pure muscle?
No. No, man.
What are you 190 of?
Anger, rage, cheese. Pretty much, yeah.
Cheese.
My body's the exact distribution of cheese.
It's time for you to hold your breath. You said you think you can go for a minute?
I think so. Probably the first time. I think I could do a minute.
3, 2, 1, go. And he's off, folks. Into the deep blue sea. Going where no man has gone before. Deep into the eyes of the ocean. Into the eyes of Poseidon.
The bubbles were tickling my face.
I think that was 16 seconds because I didn't even have my finger on the thing to stop it in
I
time.
had to go again. The bubbles were tickling my face.
All right, Mark. What were they doing?
Tickling my face. Okay, here I go.
3, 2, 1. And he's off once again. He's gonna hit his head right against the side of the hot tub. Never has a man taken more trauma to the face than Mark Edward Fishbach. He's at 50 seconds right now. He's doing well for his first real attempt. Oh, here he comes. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Pretty good for your first try. First real attempt.
Not bad. Not bad. I didn't even feel too stressed at the end of it.
What made you come up?
No, I had these bubbles in my nose. Maybe I'll hold my nose this time. I know it's a waste of energy, but I'm gonna give it a try.
3, 2, 1. And he's off, plugging his nose this time. Will this strategy pay off? He's got 1 minute, 13 seconds to beat. And he's doing great. Look at that face. Just look at it. He's about to cross the threshold. He's at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Let's see how much he can break the record by. Fascinating. Fascinating creatures. And the 2 minute threshold has been passed. He's doing wonderfully, folks. Nearing the 2.5 minute mark. Starting to see him move around a little bit. I think he's nearing the end of his... Sir, you did very, very well. What do you think your time is? How long do you feel like you were down there for?
I don't know. Maybe 2 minutes?
You were down there for 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Real good.
I'm out of breath, definitely.
Yeah, it was good. I literally was like fine until like the last like 20 seconds maybe. I was totally fine. It was like my vision started getting like a little buzzy, and the need to breathe was like getting pretty forceful to the point where my lungs started actually like that. Hey, but that was close to the 3 minutes I said.
Yeah.
I bet you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be down to try
I
again.
bet you could do it.
What are we battery at?
15.
Whoa!
What did you do to get past the initial, to get into the al dente zone.
I just emptied my mind, my dude.
Should I go? Should I, with these last 15 minutes?
Dude, get in here with
15
me.
seconds.
3, 2, 1, submerge.
Oh, I got so many bubbles at my functions. I failed.
You got 1 minute and 15 seconds.
I'll be the camera.
2 minutes 40. 2:50. Ah!
I only lasted a minute 15. I got a face full of bubbles.
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
When do you think our channel's gonna breathe its last breath?
Well, that's the thing. We know when it'll breathe its last breath.
Do you think it's gonna hurt?
No, I think it'll be like drifting off to sleep. As you just hear the brave dentist say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,